So I posted that yesterday on my Snapchat story. So funny. I didn't even think it was gonna work. I mean, I was going so slow, but the Phantom's not strong enough to actually pull me. So yeah, like I said, I posted that to my Snapchat story. So if you want to follow me on there, it's my name, Jeremy Sharapa. So how's it going, everybody? Another day. Gonna do a little lunch here with Jose. And there he is at Buffalo Wild Wings. What's up, man? What's up, buddy? Damn, I'm doing it way too hard. I don't want to waste them. Oh, it's cool though. It lights up, so you know which ones. Whoa! What? It's still spinning. So it decided to start raining pretty hard actually. So we stayed in for a little bit, play a little, I mean there was no beer, but play some beer pong. That was kind of fun. We actually got a few free games in there. But I'm gonna head home and I gotta make myself some coffee because I didn't even like have any coffee yet. Jose called me up. I was still asleep. It was like 10:30 or something. He's like, you want to get some Buffalo Wild Wings? There he is. I was like, yeah, sure. Haven't gone there in forever, so worked out well. Got some leftovers. Whew. All right, I'm gonna turn this off. It's like raining pretty bad, so gotta focus on driving. I don't think I could drive through that. My car's too low. Still hot. So last week I got a question asking, how do I vlog with my GoPro? Now, what I do is, I use my GoPro just like this. No case, no handle, no nothing. Just in my hand, just like that. And if you notice, I always use my left hand when I vlog. I'm actually right-handed, but I use my left hand when I vlog because if you see what I'm doing here, I'm vlogging with my left hand, obviously. Now, if I switch to my right hand, there's the possibility that this will happen. My hand, my fingers will get in the shot. I mean, I could do that, but if I need to capture something really quick and I'm just not paying attention, my hand is probably gonna be in the shot. Now, another thing that you have to keep in mind is that the microphone for the GoPro is right here on top. So if you are vlogging with your GoPro, make sure your finger is not covering up the microphone or else your vlog is gonna sound pretty much like that. Now the next thing I've explained so many times, it's I think the #1 thing that you need to do when you vlog with your GoPro. And not only vlogs, but just everything. So the GoPro has a 4:3 aspect ratio. That's what the sensor is. Now 1080p is 16:9, so like a rectangle, sort of like that. 4:3 is a square, sort of like this. So why not take advantage of the whole sensor of the GoPro and use the the 4:3 aspect ratio resolutions on the GoPro? That would be, if you have the Hero 4 Black Edition, that would be 2.7K 4:3. You also have 1080p. Sorry, not 1080p, 1440p, and also 960p. Now, if you don't have the Hero 4 Black Edition, everything below that, I believe, has 1440p and 960p. So those three resolutions are a square aspect ratio. It's using the whole GoPro sensor. So if you're pointing it in this direction, I'm gonna see a lot of vertical, excuse me, I'm gonna see a lot of vertical, I'm gonna see a lot of horizontal, and there's no cropping going on in the vertical like in 1080p. Remember, like I said, 1080p is a rectangle, so it's actually in the camera cropping it to make it a rectangle. So 1440p is gonna be the whole square, and in editing, you can adjust what you wanna see if you're using a 1080p project. I'll give you an example really quick. So this is 1080p, and I'm intentionally holding it this way because, if you're out recording something, you might screw up and film your video like this, and then your whole video is screwed. So you're probably seeing maybe, I'm guessing maybe my chin up. But now if I switch it to 1440p and hold it to this same position, it's gonna look like this. So this is now 1440p. I'm holding the camera in the same exact position, and you're probably seeing a little more below the chin. I would never hold the camera this way, but if you happen to screw up, you have room to adjust up and down vertically, because it's 1920 across by 1440 vertically. So instead of 1920 by 1080, it's a lot more vertically. Hope that makes sense. Now, one thing you got to keep in mind is that the batteries on the GoPros don't last that long. So what I do is, bring extra ones with me. So in case they die, I could switch out and put some new ones in there. Another thing that I have is a power bank. This is a 10,000 milliamp power bank. So I could bring that with me as well, and I could charge up my GoPro several times before the power bank completely dies. Now, if you are looking for batteries for your GoPro and don't know which ones to get, I like to use the Smatry batteries, and they're not too bad, and they're reasonably priced too. So with the kit that I bought, I got 2 of these Smatry batteries and a charger with a USB cable, and that's $20 for all that. So it's not that bad of a price. And I did a test myself, and I was able to record at 4K 30 frames per second using the Smatry battery, and the battery died after 1 hour and about 3 minutes. So they do last a while. You're probably not using 4K, you're probably going to use 1080p, or you should use 1440p, and you'll probably get more than 1 hour and 3 minutes out of your battery. Now, this last one is probably not much of a tip, but maybe more of an inspiration for you for vlogging. Get creative. Use the full features of your GoPro. You have time-lapse mode, you have slow motion. If you have a great opportunity for a time-lapse, let's say a sunset or maybe passing clouds, sit the camera down, either on the ground or on a tripod, whatever you have, a park bench, just let it sit there for 15-20 minutes, and you got a nice time lapse that you can insert into your vlog. Now, slow motion, say you're at a park or you're somewhere and there's a waterfall or something else, there's a waterfall, and just shoot the waterfall at the highest frame rate possible on your GoPro. In your editing software, slow it down, and you got a nice slow motion waterfall. So it's just the idea of getting more creative by using the full features of your GoPro. The possibilities are endless. You just need to think about what you want, and I'm sure you could figure it out. So those are my GoPro vlogging tips, and I hope you guys found some of those helpful. I'm sure there's a ton more, but those are the ones that are right off the top of my head that I came up with now. So the question about GoPro vlogging tips was made by Boozebox. I think he was waiting for a while for me to do this video, so I hope you found those tips helpful for your GoPro vlogs. Let me know if you have any other questions regarding something else that I probably missed. So I'll get back to you in the comments.
Are you hungry? Hello. Huh? You hungry?
You hungry? Let me see your feet. Whoa, look at those feet.
Smell.
So I got another one of those like YouTube calls. Today we're doing audience development 101 or something like that. That's me right there. So I'm just not sure if this is going to be just me and a YouTube person, or is it going to be me and like a bunch of other people like last time. I hope it's a bunch of other people. It's not working. And it's not working for some reason right now. Let's try it again. I screwed up. Yeah, if you look at the calendar here. Wow. So if you look at the calendar here, I didn't realize it says 6 to 7. It's 7 o'clock right now. I'm an hour late. It's been raining like all day. Look at this. What is that? Somebody lost their garbage.
Probably floated there.
Floated there. So I just made it back home, and I already thought of 3 more tips that I could share with you to make your GoPro vlogs a little better. So the first one would be to use the auto low light feature if you're going to be filming in dark areas at night. So that'll bump up the exposure a little bit and you'll have brighter shots. Now, another one that you could do is to disable the blinking light on the front of the GoPro. If you're, say, filming outside of a window or something, and you don't want that reflection to, you know, that red light reflection to come back and then get picked up on the camera, disable the light. You don't need it. If you know you're recording, you know you're recording. So the last one would be to disable the sound on your GoPro, because if you're somewhere that's really quiet, that's kind of loud. And if you're just going through all your menu buttons and all that stuff, it might get annoying for other people to hear that. So disable the sound on your GoPro, and that's the last one. So what are you doing here?
See any that are blue?
I don't know. What is that? Is that Jennifer Lopez?
Mm-hmm. Looking at the nails.
I don't see any blue, but yeah, she's gonna use this thing that I made for the first time. So we'll see how it goes. She's gonna shoot a nail art video. Actually, she's just gonna do that herself because she knows how to do that now, and she knows how to edit. So
I've been doing it for mad long. You're acting like I just learned this like today.
you did. You always ask me for help.
Nuh-uh.
You do.
It's been like over a year now.
Who makes your YouTube thumbnails?
Okay, that's the only thing you do. So, and that's because you just tell me to move.
Alright, so that's going to be the end of this vlog. I hope you guys found those tips for the GoPro, for vlogging, helpful. And I'm going to try to think of some more things that I could do, some more maybe do-it-yourself GoPro projects. I think somebody said that in a previous video that I should probably do more do-it-yourself GoPro projects. So that's what I'm going to try to do. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next vlog. Bye.